Top 10 Romantic Movies on Netflix. Summer is a great time for romance, although sometimes it's a little less messy to experience romance play out on the big screen, rather than being in the thick of it yourself. It should be no surprise that Netflix has a massive collection of romantic movies. Hey guys, welcome to your entertainment channel Netflix Tops, where we tell you about the top-rated movies and series on Netflix. So grab your popcorn and stay with us until the end of this video, because today's video is going to list down the top 10 romantic movies to watch on Netflix. So let's get started. Number 10, To All of the Boys I've Loved Before. The movie that vaulted Laura Condor into the halls of teen rom-com royalty was this 2018 Netflix original based on Jenny Han's book of the same name, and follows a high schooler, Laura Jean Condor, whose stash of love letters that she writes privately to her crushes accidentally gets released to the boy she likes, including a hunk played by Noah Centineo. The fallout forces her to come out of her shell and navigate some pretty complicated love triangles. It's cute in all the right ways. Number 9, Someone Great. Not everyone feels enamored with love on Valentine's Day, and for those who are looking for something a little bittersweet to go with their sweet tarts, sweethearts, and chocolate kisses, there's Netflix's Someone Great. It stars Gina Rodriguez as Jenny, an aspiring music writer struggling to deal with the end of her 9-year relationship as she prepares to move across the country to start the next phase of her career. Lakeith Stanfield plays her ex, Nate, who haunts Jenny at every turn as she tries to enjoy her last few days in New York with her best friends Blair, Brittany Snow, and Aaron, DeWanda Weiss. For an even deeper emotional punch, put on Taylor Swift's Death by a Thousand Cuts after you watch. Swift was inspired to write the song after watching Someone Great, which in a weird loop of breakup art inspiration was inspired by Swift's 1989 album, which Someone Great writer-director Jennifer Caton Robinson listened to on repeat following her own breakup. Feelings inspire. Someone Great reminds those of us much further along in the life-work-love balance biz how funny and hard, and it was to be starting out on the capital letter stuff, love and career. Number 8, After We Collide. It's the classic story of love. Girl meets boy, girl kisses boy, boy takes girl's virginity on a bet, girl finds out, girl breaks up with the boy actually begins to like the girl, boy tries to win the girl back, boy might be abusive, girl should just get the heck out of this relationship, but she can't resist him. This trio of films that has tossed into the dumpster by critics has some teen 50 Shades of Grey vibes to it, as a woman just starting college gets involved with a bad boy, starting a passionate and turbulent romance. Number 7, About Time. Upon his 21st birthday, Tim, a pitch-perfect Domhnall Gleeson, learns from his dad, Bill Nye, with all his twitchy, inviting charm, that the family's menfolk can time travel, in, it turns out, a delightfully modest way. This 2013 British rom-com with just a dash of science fiction comes from Richard Curtis, the screenwriter of Love Actually, Notting Hill, and a dozen of other famous films that make you go, aww. Domhnall Gleeson stars as Tim, whose dad lets him in on a little secret. All the men in the family can travel through time. Rather than making a few quid on betting at cricket matches, he uses his new gift to right his romantic wrongs, focusing his attention on Mary, Rachel McAdams, reliving moments over and over until he gets them right. Of course, he learns that's no way to live, but he'll get to that girl anyway. Maybe. Number 6, Always Be My Maybe. This charming rom-com stars Ali Wong as Sasha, a celebrity chef who reconnects with her childhood flame, Marcus Randall Park, in adulthood in their hometown of San Francisco. A lot has happened in the 16 years since they've seen each other. She's successful, he's, not. But the spark still remains. Can their feelings for each other survive all the differences between them? This Netflix original movie is as famous for its funny look at love as it is for its incredible cameo appearance from Keanu Reeves and Marcus's diss rap of Keanu. When Chef Sasha Tran makes her way through the bustling kitchen of her LA restaurant, she stops at a tray of dumplings and complains about the wrinkles. Get rid of them. Thankfully, Ali Wong and Randall Park, stars and writers of this winning romantic dramedy, embrace their characters' wrinkles. Marcus and Sasha had been friends since elementary school when an unexpected hookup one night as teens changed everything. Number 5, Silver Linings Playbook. Sometimes it's not enough to watch a romantic movie. You need to watch a romance between two Hollywood A-listers. Bradley Cooper and Jennifer Lawrence star in a 2012 romantic dramedy from director David O. Russell that received 8 Academy Award nominations, including Best Picture. Cooper plays a man with bipolar disorder who is released from a psychiatric ward and determined to reconnect with his ex-wife. And Lawrence plays a young widow who agrees to help him get back to her if he enters a dance competition with her. What transpires on screen between Bradley Cooper and Jennifer Lawrence's characters bumped each actor's career up a notch. David O. Russell directs with an appreciation for comedy, pathos, and the hurdles of mental illness, as Pat, a divorced man with bipolar disorder, and Tiffany, a widow with emotional challenges of her own, partner for a dance competition. You'll never guess what happens next. Number 4. Fool's Gold. Alright, you're looking for a romantic comedy, but you also don't want to wear any shoes and you're not too keen on putting on a shirt. Enter Matthew McConaughey's 2008 adventure film Fool's Gold, a romancing the stone for today's, or 14 years ago's, audience. McConaughey and Kate Hudson play a recently divorced couple who rekindle their romance while searching for lost treasure. Sure, it's not good, according to critics, but what can be more romantic than watching McConaughey traverse slippery rocks and jump around some boats in the Bahamas? Number 3. Safe Haven. If you're in the mood for The Notebook, then you better have HBO Max. But if you want to see another Nicholas Sparks adaptation and don't mind one that is a lot worse, then fire up Safe Haven. Julianne Hough stars as Katie, a woman on the run from her past who settles down in a small town on the North Carolina coast and is warmly welcomed, especially by a handsome widow, Josh Duhamel, with whom she starts a relationship. But soon, a stranger comes to town digging up Katie's past, and things do not go well. It's a romance disguised as a thriller. Number 2. The Kissing Booth. We should all leave true love to the people who knows it best. Teenagers. In this 2018 Netflix original rom-com, Ellie, Joey King, has the bright idea to run a kissing booth for a fundraiser at her high school, where she locks lips with her best friend's older brother. Their budding romance threatens her friendship with her best friend. What are they going to do? This was a bigger hit among Netflix viewers than it was with critics, which was enough for the streamer to make a whole trilogy of the Kissing Booth movies. Number 1. Midnight in Paris. Ignoring the potential problems that Woody Allen wrote and directed this film, can you separate art from the artist? This 2011 fantasy film was nominated for 4 Academy Awards, including Best Picture and Best Director, winning for Best Original Screenplay. It stars Owen Wilson as a man vacationing in Paris with his wife, Rachel McAdams, who, while walking the roofs on his own after becoming disenchanted with his wife, time travels back to the 1920s with famous figures, repeating the adventure every night and understanding more and more about his relationship. It's another you gotta learn to love yourself before you can love someone else type of film, with a slight supernatural bent and set in the City of Lights. And this brings us to the end of the video. What are your thoughts on today's video? Share with us in the comments below. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe to our channel for amazing movie reviews coming your way. And thank you for watching.